Black Dynamite Media in the house, and I'm gonna come with this, right? This is like one of my favorite podcasts to watch, and I just want to show some respect. Fresh and Fit, awesome. I agree with about like 90% of what they say, but I just wanted to come and check in with y'all guys with this one jump off. We might have more, but let's see what's going on. Black Dynamite, make sure to like and subscribe. We just warming up.
Bro,
Femininity.
look, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you what you need to learn. This whole equality bullshit is a lie for you. You're this equality bullshit. It ain't gonna fly.
Fitty fitty.
So you're young, so you don't know better. It's not gonna work. This whole I can tell my man what to do and we're equal and it's a fairy tale. It's a lie as you get older, and life.
See, check this out. I know I'm jumping in so freaking early, but see, she might have a chance being that she's a little bit younger, so I'm assuming. But I know women that just want to have control, control, control. And when they have control, they don't like the fact that they gotta have control. They just got like all of the weight on their shoulders, just pushing down on them. And then I wish I had a man, but you just emasculated your man. I apologize. I'm just gonna let it play, but I already know where this is going. All right.
Gets a little bit harder. It might be now for you because you work in the real world. You're not gonna tolerate a man that can't provide and or be some type of security for you.
Our base half. This sucks.
It's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Right.
it sucks.
Is not gonna work at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work. So look for a guy that got some money or some
Homegirl
shit,
look
and
lost.
don't. And this whole cheating to get back, it's not gonna work.
I already told you I've never cheated.
But I'm
I
saying
would.
if,
I would never. I
no,
would
but you
never.
said if your guy cheated, you cheat back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's what
get
you said
back.
before.
I said you get some get back.
Right. You.
Why? 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 Unless it's a tit for tat sort of thing. But I think that what makes you different from a man than a woman is the simple fact that you're a woman. You should embrace the fact that you're a woman. You want to do the same thing that the man does to make yourself a man. No man wants to date a man. Some women that date women all day, and we look at that like that's just normal, but it isn't. But you see how this world is kind of crazy? Even in the Bible, it said that the good will become bad and the bad will become good. I went off on a tangent right there, but I'm just saying this is something that's been already written that was going to happen, even though they didn't speak nothing about that. But I just had to throw that piece in.
Gotta get your get back.
Yeah, that's
No,
terrible
no, no.
advice.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
oh, you were
It's a
trolling?
joke. Yeah.
And here's the other
I'm
thing too.
just
And the only
just
reason I'm
lying
even
to
telling this,
everybody then.
look,
You'll lie to
you
everybody.
don't have to listen. It's fine. The only
Nobody
reason I'm
said
even
I
get,
wasn't going to listen.
oh, now you're gonna listen.
I've been listening this whole time.
really?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Spell construction. I already gave you the answer.
Construction is a pretty easy word to
All right,
spell.
go for
to
it.
be honest.
You get a second chance. I already kind of like gave you a tip on the letter you missed last time. Go ahead.
Let me ask her again.
You got this.
Yo.
Delayed answer. Delayed feedback there.
You got this.
Oh no, I'm looking around like, are y'all good? I just said I'm good on that.
Oh no, she can't spell it. So.
Hey, fantastic.
That's a pretty easy word though.
What about you?
Nice try.
Spell it.
I had a pretty good time. I would come back if I was invited. I learned like a couple things that I didn't know.
What'd you learn? The most important one.
Be myself. It's okay to be clingy, you know.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. W.
And I wanted to come back to this at the end of the show. I didn't want to say it before and reveal it. Ladies, the clingier you are, the better you are. Right?
I agree.
Girls that aren't clingy are 9 out of 10 times.
Exactly.
I feel like guys don't like clingy.
The guys you
hold on.
like.
Yeah.
The wrong guys don't like.
Wait a minute. What sort of guy? See. One thing for sure that I can say is if a female's clingy, that lets me know that she's into me. If she's gonna call me, she's gonna text me, make sure that I'm all right, I'm doing okay. She's just being making sure that she's making sure that she shoots her shot. That's okay. If she's being clingy, it's not a bad thing. If she's being like overbearing, and not even to say overbearing, and she say that you mine, I yours, at least lets me know where she at in her brain and her brain cells and what's juicing flowing up in her brain. I can deal with that. I think that she's probably describing that she just doesn't like when a man is doing it reciprocal to her because she probably has other options. But I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrong
So it's the
guy.
wrong guys.
So you're choosing the wrong guy.
Okay.
Well, the other thing too is like, look, you just can't be annoying, right? If you're clingy, you really like your guy, that's admirable and respectful because
Okay.
that tells me, right, especially a guy that's like versed with women. When women are clingy, 9 out of 10 times that means they're not. Girls that get detached quickly have problems. They're able to get over men quickly. These are all red flags that you need. It's a problem. So don't lose that innocence. I mean, the clinger you are, a lot of the times, it's a good sign that you're not fucked up. I'll give you guys an example. This is my Scotch tape example, since we're on
Got
the
a lot
term
of
of clingy, right?
Some curses, but okay, that works.
If you buy tape, right? Let's go into a dream scenario for all the ladies here, right? Let's say you go to CVS and you buy some Scotch tape, right? When you put that Scotch tape on the first time, it's pretty sticky, right? It's brand new, never been used, nice and sticky, strong. You could hang a fucking, frame on it, right? But if you take that tape off and then you put it on another surface, it'll still be sticky, right? It'll still be pretty good. It can hold something. But you take it off that and then put it on another surface, right? And you realize that the stickiness, the adhesiveness starts to go down, right? And the more that tape is used, the less sticky it
Right.
is and the less use it
Mhm.
has for you, correct? Women are the same way. Women are like tape. The more times you put them on different surfaces and the more time you peel it off and try to put on another surface, the less value it has. Now, other women are never going to tell you this. Kim Kardashian ain't going to tell you this. Beyonce ain't going to tell you this. They're going to tell you, you're valuable no matter what you do. Chase a career, build a business, flex a entrepreneurship or education.
Excuse me. The quote, "You're valued no matter what you do," sounds more like a man's term. He said Beyonce, but it sounds more like a man's term when he's just trying to say whatever he needs to say in order to get what he's trying to get out of you to make you feel some type of way so that you put your guard down. Every older woman in the world, every younger man, and every middle aged man, every older man in this world know men are going to say whatever they need to say to get what they need to get. And I just had to throw that in because, I mean, yeah, he was right. Yeah, Beyonce will say it, but she's getting a paycheck for that. But the guy is going to say it because he's trying to get a paycheck as well. And you'll probably hear that more from men because men are in it to win it and they'll spin it in order to get it. So they'll say what they need to say in order to make sure that you still flowing in the program.
Or go to school, like you said. That shit doesn't matter. Your stickiness matters. All right? Be
It
the brand
definitely
new
does.
tape, or as close to it as you can be. Right? You might have to stick on a surface you don't like for a bit to keep the stickiness. So that when you get on the next surface, you won't be. And I hate to say it like that, but that is. You guys are very sensitive to the surfaces that you're put on and the amount of times you're put on different surfaces. So protect your stickiness, ladies. That's the best tip I can give you.
Good W tape.
Cleanliness is nothing more than your adhesiveness levels.
What about you?
What? What's the question?
Last thoughts.
Oh,
Thoughts
yeah,
on the
you're
show?
stupid.
Hate it, love it.
No, I like that. I like
I'm
that.
just messing
But I
with her.
just think I want to tell you guys something for the end.
Just
Sure.
forget
I think
about everything.
you're intelligent and successful and everything like Myron said about himself, about you, and I respect that. I just think if you're smart and know that, you could easily speak a little bit more respectful to women, even if we're too much.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck what you guys think.
I know, but
Like that's the thing, because the
That's-
problem is that we live in a society where we need to talk to women in a certain way and care about their
Kids
feelings.
gloves.
This is a men's podcast. We don't care.
And then girls don't care.
Not to be
man.
funny, but
you don't
whatever.
care, so it's justified to talk to women like you.
Now, this is going to be for everybody else to think about however they feel about however they feel. Me personally, I think whatever needs to be said, no matter if you're man, woman, or child. Even the Bible, I know I'm speaking a little bit offhand, but it said if you spoil the rod, you spare the child, or something like that, in that sense. But if you spare the rod in anything, then you give what? The okay that it's okay. So therefore, I'm like, you have to say what you have to say in order to. Okay, I believe in God. I believe there's God out there, and I believe you shouldn't lie. I know we are not. We are not perfect. At the same time, you can't expect me to lie to you in order to make you feel happy about the things that you do in your life to make your life feel some type of way so that you can live some fantasy, some fake thing. But I have to lie to you to make sure that you feel better. I don't agree with that. So sometimes the truth, I know it hurts, but the truth is where it's at.
I get what you're saying, but
no shade, but like, you know what I
I'm
mean?
an
Like,
older
no
woman, I
shade.
can take
Where-
it.
where-
But she almost cried. I could see it.
Nah, I wouldn't say.
good.
I wouldn't
Why
say.
are you
I
doing
would say that.
You almost cried.
No,
not
I
me.
didn't cry. I can take it. I don't mind. I know who I am. I don't need to get confident from someone else.
Look, and I want to be clear about this. Like, look, I know you've been on whatever podcast or whatever, and you know they run a different setup.
Actually,
Great, guys.
no,
We're
they
actually
run
gonna
it
go-
like you. Not different.
Okay. We're gonna be over there in January, guys. So don't worry. But like, you know, we're a bit more. We care less about what we think, because the issue is that we care way too much about what women think, and that's why we have a society. If we had men running things and telling you guys and listen to our authority, we'd be way better off. Because the thing is that we care way too much about feelings, which is why we're in the position that we're in. Which is literally what you said. Oh well, talk to the women a certain way and like our feelings. That's the That's why we have the society that we have.
Had to stop it again. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Sometimes, and more than sometimes, a lot of times, freaking people care about feelings, but feelings, they change all the time. You yourself might have felt that you were safe in that situation, but somebody had to put you on game to let you know that, hey, put your guards up. Protecting you from yourself. And sometimes people don't want to be protected from themselves. They just want to do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it. But when the consequences rear their ugly head, now they're asking, why didn't somebody help me? Sometimes you got to protect people from themselves, but see, this thing that they got going on, well, you have the right to not be protected. And I believe that. So that means that if you're acting a certain way, then that means that the person behind you does not need to defend you because you chose what you chose. You can't have both sides of the fence. And I mean that for men, women, children. We protect children and old people and people that have mental problems. You know, we protect those people because they don't have the strength in order to make those decisions. But when you're a grown adult, you're a grown adult.
But didn't you say
Yeah.
that women are fragile and you know that and acknowledge it?
No, I think he's here to hurt our
We're
feelings.
different.
No. The fragility that I'm speaking about
Talk
is
so
with your
rough.
sexuality.
Okay.
Okay? So I need to be able to tell you you need to stop doing this because I'd rather hurt your feelings
Right,
than you hurt your future.
right.
right?
Right.
Like
right,
me
right.
telling you the truth. Hey, this is bad, and you're
And I'm
don't
just
do this,
saying
which is
this
exactly what I
as
told my
see
sister,
it.
by the way. And she got married off of this advice. She was in med school, career, education. You're 27. You need to go find a guy. You're getting older. You're gonna get, and you need to go to the gym and take care of yourself. Find a man now. It hurt. She didn't like it, but she found a guy and she got married. Great. Awesome. But I had to tell her that uncomfortable truth, right? She didn't like it for her to understand, because I would rather her be in pain now than be in pain later when she can't do nothing about it. And she's too old, too successful, too much money, and can't find a fucking guy. Right? So, again, we need to go back to telling women that we need to go back to telling them, I don't care about your feelings. This is what it is. Right? Because when we care too much about your guys' feelings, you guys don't hear the truth.
Yeah.
And then I got a 20-year-old talking back to me. I got this girl saying I'm going to cheat back. I got her saying, whatever.
No, wait. Because
I
right
think that's
now
why I love
you
the
are
podcast.
spitting.
The most.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Now that you said this right
And
now.
you guys have probably you guys have probably never heard a guy tell you this stuff
Right
because they
now,
wanted to sleep with you,
spitting.
right? Like trying to get laid, so they don't tell you this shit. So
Same
look, this
thing I
probably
said
gonna be the
earlier.
last time you get candid advice like this from a guy
But all guys know
ever,
that.
right?
And older
So
women know that.
yeah, I disagree with that we need to speak to women in a certain way. I think if anything, we need to be more aggressive and tell them they're, because it's memorable. I'll tell you this, none of you guys are gonna forget this night. I'll tell you that. Your feelings were hurt,
You're
but you
right,
remember it.
though.
Because you guys interpret everything through your
You're right.
emotions.
I'm gonna be like, damn, I'm a
You when you talk like that, it low key will make a bitch stink. Like it'll get you to start
Facts.
thinking.
The only, I'm not gonna lie,
I
the
had
only
a
part
dude.
that
I had a dude who was like that.
For
You feel me?
everybody.
And he
Everybody
would
has an
even-
epiphany
He
at the
didn't
same
even
time.
want me around him type stuff. Like he would tell me like you're dumb. You're doing this. You think da da da. You feel me?
I mean, was he
And then-
wrong?
No, he wasn't. So it would help. Like he wasn't, because you would have to understand. You'll have to understand. Like you
She
were
said
saying
it, not me.
sometimes. Bro, like I
Everybody
was
had a
saying, like
magical
it's
moment.
good to listen to the man, but they have to understand too. But like
Guarantee you
oh, fuck.
everything that was said.
No, literally, 'cause I'm sitting here.
I get what you're saying.
I'll just say this.
Yeah.
Look.
And stay
Most of the women don't take the advice I give. They
Steal
might take one tip here, they might take
any
one tip
brain.
there. But what I will say is that when women listen to my advice, they typically are able to find a boyfriend and make it last. We do have a good amount of women that watch us, but they always have a boyfriend and they're watching it with their man. So,
Yeah.
look, watch the show back. If something applies and you can learn from it, great. But I'm telling you guys what we say behind the scenes that you guys don't hear.
Hey, I'ma say it like this, right? I love Fresh and Fit. Believe, like I said, like about 90%. But there's some gems and some truth to be discovered in what they're saying all the time. But once again, this is Black Dynamite Media. We just warming up, just starting up. Hopefully, y'all like and subscribe. Catch us on the next one. Peace out. You know it.